Here's what it all comes down to.
I am a master barber.
So why am I so hot under the bra?
If your first impression of me is that I am haughty, I forgive you.
Poppycock.
I adore her state-of-the-art buttocks.
What next?
Paul Durcan is one of Ireland's leading poets, and when I first read his collection of poetry, Give Me Your Hand, I felt a shiver of excitement run through me. The poems are based on paintings in the National Gallery in London.
I adore her filthy toenails. I employ the left hand over the right hand technique.
I'm all right, Ma. I'm only manic.
He makes us look at all these paintings that we think we know very well, and he makes us see them in a completely original, witty, sometimes very moving, sometimes very funny way.
There's very little to be said about Van Gogh that hasn't been said already. Or is there? Let's hear what his mammy has to say.
I am sore and vexed because the art historian says that Vincent's A Cornfield with Cypresses is evidence of an unbalanced mind.
Paul Durcan's poetry is compassionate and witty, acerbic and very loving. We find out, for example, why Cardinal Richelieu finds it a hard old station staying off the drink.
For you alone, Mother, I unhitch my Kappa Magna, don my beretta, dance you out onto the patio poolside, draw a gold curtain over our relationship.
If you look at Portrait of a Lady in Yellow, for example, who would think to look at that painting of that serene, peaceful face, who would ever connect that with a young girl in a coffin?
I fly over to London, British Midland Diamond Service, to identify her remains. She's laid out on her side in profile, on a lapis lazuli blue cloth, in a gold casket.
These paintings are immensely familiar to most of us, but Paul Durcan's genius is to take these paintings and to invest them with his own imagination and take us on a journey that we've never been on before.
If we all of us had a choice of our own death, and I see no reason why we should not, I would choose to be murdered by a woman.
Bobsy Andrews and me. We two drips together, dripping. I murder him with his own gun.
I am a senior warder in the National Gallery. I detest landscape.
He grew so small, dwindled down. A little stick of birthday candle, all grease and wick. Oh, my tartar, petal.
I love Paul Durcan's work. He can make me hoot with laughter and shaken with emotion at the turn of a page, sometimes within a stanza.
I whisper. He what? She whispers.
He maketh the big love.
I concur. He maketh the big love. She whispers.
He like a Tom Jones. So give us your hand and let's travel together for a while.